Alright, last time we were running some anhydrous on this field and realized we didn't need to do that. So we're just going to wait on all that. I'm going to cultivate this in though for now. Our lime spreader, which we fixed the auto drive course. My mistake on that being, yep, you guessed it, did not make a point on the field, which allowed it to go to and from. But we'll manually do part of this field ourselves. Like I said, the limer will be running. We have a slurry spreader, which we are purchasing slurry directly. As you can see, the money is just ticking away on that, but we did not generate enough slurry yet with our 60 pigs that we purchased last episode. Go figure. We're still on the first day as well. But what I'm doing right now is making a little bit of a headland and hopefully be able to let the hired worker at some point take off with it. Though, I feel like that may not be the best option. In the past, we've kind of had an issue. Camera freaking out there for a second. We've had an issue with hired workers not wanting to play nicely, but we'll only give it a try. We know we have auto drive course play figured out. Why not let the hired worker do some stuff for us? And as always, everyone, if there's scripts you want to see me use, I'm all for trying them on Seneca County. This is more of a just let's play style, so again, I'll try them out, maybe learn something new, maybe improve on things. Always willing to take tips on course play and auto drive. Some great tutorials out there like I stated in the last video, but hey, there's always people with more information, so I'm open to it. Clearly I was struggling backing this guy up a little bit with the articulating tracks, and that should be good. Set on GPS and get that going. I think we gotta go 90 degrees. Whoops, not meant to hit that. Alrighty, let's get her going. Probably should drop a little bit. And it did not work. For some reason, when I hit it, it should have dropped on the go. The struggles of Farmer Taz. By the way, for anybody new to this series, don't expect perfection from me in Let's Play. You're gonna see the many operator errors that I can create, I can tell you that much. One thing I do want to do with this map is change the lighting files out. Ketter Farms had posted a video not too long ago about changing lighting on maps, and I would like to utilize that lighting on this season's for Seneca County. I feel overall this map has some nice detail and color to it, but I think we can add some stronger lighting to it, especially for those sunsets and sunrises that we all enjoy. Alright, let's run another headland on this side. I think we can end up letting the hired worker take over after that point, though I could be wrong. Clearly I still cannot line up two GPS lanes correctly. And, whoa, that might be the steering wheel. So lately I've noticed my GPS has been kind of fighting my steering wheel, so I reset the degrees on the steering wheel and it did not seem to correct it. Still not as bad as the 9620 RX, which, as you guys have seen on my streams, has struggled when trying to use GPS and making a turn somewhat short, so preferably skipping rows is probably the best option with articulating tractors of this magnitude. Looks like the slurry spreader is still doing his job. I have not seen the limer go by in a while. Last I checked autodrive, he seemed to be working pretty well. Like I said, everyone, our issue with that last episode, we were not setting up a field return and depart point, which is very key when you want to create the unload and refill option for autodrive on the course play setting. You must have, again, a route coming from the field to the line, back to the field. Alright, trying to select, oh, didn't mean to hit that button. Trying to get the worker going now for me. I was trying to cheat to make sure I had it in the GPS line so it doesn't create its own angle, and I missed the button again, so. This is what happens when you don't look at the keyboard, and there goes the hired worker. Clearly was getting blocked by me. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's the line rack coming back. And Slurry's over on 94, still running. It looks like he's got it under control. Let's hop into the Slurry here. See how much time we have left on this field. I'm hoping by this episode we'll have all three fields sprayed. Beat kind of close. Let's look at precision. Our nitrogen levels, 95, yeah. pH is decent on 95, 94, 93 we're working on. But nitrogen levels, we're still around 100. Gotta work on that. Like I said, we'll get the slurry laid down. Should help with some of the nitrogen issues we're seeing. Everyone's still trying to figure out what I actually want to plant. So we have the corn dryer there, so I'm thinking corn for sure on one field. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think we should be planting or seeding. Again, we're only going to run hogs on this series. Maybe one day get into beef cows, but for right now, it's just hogs. We can get up to 500 hogs in that barn, and I want to get it to capacity first before we think about any other creatures in the game. Oh boy. And remember what I said about hard worker and articulated tractors? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Yep. It's not course player auto drive. It's going to be the hard work. Always. I mean, I guess to strain it out, we'll go look at that after. Anyway, here comes the limer. Like I said, he is set up on an auto drive course, so less for us to worry about. Looks like he's pretty full still, judging by how that was sitting down the tires. Alright. Turn up here. Like I said, we got the hog farm. Potatoes, which we will use to feed the pigs naturally from our side. We got some there. More water. A little bad landscaping. Alright, let's go back over here and see how the hired worker's doing now that he's at the end of the field. Let's see how he backs this up. I think that's the issue with the articulated tracks. I think he's going to start turning into a seeker again. Oh, he's getting so far ahead trying to back this up. And there he goes. This is not me operating, just to clarify. This is the hired worker, so we're going to take over. Let's redo this row. Let it freak out a bit. Straighten it pretty quick. Wait a second. It looks like... maybe not. I thought my offset was off, but never mind. It looks like it's lined up where it should be. Just the hired worker was off by the looks of it. SD hired workers. You can never get good help these days. And like I said, with the articulate, I found if you skip a row, it helps it a little better. And never mind, I spoke too soon. Doing its own thing. Get up. Let's get back in the trap. Come on. And see, that I believe is my steering wheel. That little twitch it does at the end before I reset every time, I believe is more my G29 Logitech steering wheel doing that. And again, if you guys know why that might be doing that, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below and walk me through tips that might help it. Again, always looking to become better at Farming Simulator. I've already taken, I think, the title of Worst Driver in Farm Simulator 19. But then again, maybe some of you have me beat. Another thing you can talk about down in the comments below. Wiggling our way to finishing this field. Eventually we'd like to update to some larger cultivation equipment. The fields on this map seem to be pretty fair sized, so I think we can get away with using some larger equipment. Obviously the Steiger being one of the bigger pieces of equipment we already own, which took a pretty penny out of our bank account, but well needed in my opinion, well needed. Knock out a couple of these rows and then I'll probably end up fast forwarding the play for a little bit, on the sense of not boring you guys with watching me continue to struggle to cultivate this field. And looks like the slurry is getting pretty close to being done over there as well. Like I said, it was taking off quite a bit of money for us, but we don't have any slurry, and I really want to get those nitrogen levels somewhat back towards a lighter yellow, lighter yellow, light green color if possible. Also, let me know down below how you guys utilize precision, if you have, or if you're thinking about it. I'm still learning parts of it. Even though as a kid I was on a farm, I had never really learned the aspect of how to apply it. So this is new to me. Currently watching some of Ketter Farm's videos on precision farming and how to utilize it. But again, open to tips on those who have tried through trial through fire, essentially, or ways that you've learned it. Is there other channels out there that share the content on it? Again, just let me know down in the comments below. Let's get a community discussion going if we can. And on that note, I think I am going to jump us out for a second, fast forward us to the end of this field, and then we'll hop back into it.